You already know what time it is. It's time for me to continue my crippling addiction to Monster Hunter Rise. Hallelujah. And I will spend no additional time pussyfooting around. I've had an interesting past couple of days. And by interesting, I mean not interesting at all, but I wasn't able to stream. Unfortunately, my usual lifestyle of sitting on my ass interrupted. But I'm back. Let's say, why isn't it capturing? Guess the game just launched. Have some damn patience, me. I may have played with my friend the other night on my other account. Ignoring that, we are back to clowning around. As God intended. Speaking of things God intended, these animals were put on this earth for me to slay them. We'll warm up with a supply run quest. Why not? Why not? Did I show? I think the last thing I did before I stopped streaming this game last time is I crafted this funny armor set. So I am not going to comment on it any further, other than the fact that it's a fun armor set. I like it, and it looks hilarious on Clown 47. What am I using for my weapon? Is this the charge axe? Switch axe? I don't think I actually know how to use said weapon. Back here. Iron axe. I think, yeah, it's a switch axe. Let's look at the controls for the switch axe, since I've never used it before. Not that I'm doing anything crazy in this mission, I'm just collecting shit, but... Overhead, wild swing if I rapidly press. Rising slash. Morph slash reload, okay. Attack power gradually increases with each successive attack. Your switch gauge is filled to a certain point. You can morph your sword. If your gauge is low, you will reload instead. When the sword is not in use, the gauge fills gradually over time. Heavy slam with the axe. Right click and then up. Launch forward while regenerating switch gauge. Alright. I don't really understand. We'll figure it out. Trial by fire. I'm hoping to get to 4-star level missions by the end of the stream. I am, as we all know, the proest of gamers. So I don't think I'm gonna be super inconvenienced by any monsters that may lay in my path between now and then. I hope. Probably will. Hello! Welcome to Third stream in a row. Not like actually because, you know, didn't stream for a day or two there, but cripplingly addicted to Monster Hunter continues. The thing that's really unfortunate, so there is a DLC for this game. I do not own the DLC. Sunbreak, it's called. I was a little apprehensive at first, because that has mixed reviews on Steam, but upon looking at the reviews, I'm pretty sure that in my professional opinion, that the reason that most people are giving Sunbreak negative reviews is they're hardcore Monster Hunter World stands. And then Monster Hunter Rise comes out, which simplified a lot of game mechanics, made it a lot more accessible, made the game more arcadey, and it removed mechanics that could, you know, interfere with this more simplistic direction. Like apparently, and I wouldn't know from first-hand experience, but apparently in Monster Hunter World, you would have to also like track footprints and stuff, in addition to some other game mechanics. And as far as I can tell, none of that shit's in Rise. And Sunbreak doesn't add it, to my knowledge. It just adds more monsters at the upper echelon of missions and skill. You know, more fucking hammer and axe sponges, you know what I mean? So, as far as I can tell, for some reason, a lot of people are just using the review section for Monster Hunter Sunbreak to kind of vent their frustrations with Rise as a whole and the fact that it's a simpler version of the game. And to that effect, I can see how somebody who has only played Rise or really enjoys the quality of life improvements in Rise and the more arcadey nature, disliking a lot of the things that were removed or changed from World. So going back to World could be like a frustrating thing on their part. This is a very long-winded way of me saying I was initially thinking that I will never get the DLC, but I am heavily considering it the more the time goes on. I want to fight the penis monster. It's not necessary. It's not a key quest, but I'm gonna do it. Yeah, I'm hoping, since I'm such a pro gamer, by the end of this stream, I'll have finished all of these missions. All of them. I mean, some of these are like, you know, slay 10 little guys, deliver, you know. Those I expect to go by fast, but like 6 big monsters, one of which I'm about to take on. I plan to try and do that during this mission. During this stream, I mean. I'm gonna try. And then I will be officially caught up with all of the single-player shenanigans I engaged with on my own time before I started streaming the game. I hate everything about this creature. Oh, do I hate just about everything about this creature. How have I been doing? I've been doing alright. I am now thoroughly, and this is not the first time I've said it, and I'll probably be proven again wrong in the near future. I hope not to be, but I probably will. once again back to not being busy anymore, thankfully. Which means a lot more streams for you guys and a lot more me not having to change diapers. Big fan. All I'm saying, I've said it before and I'll say it again, it's not my kid. I'm not the one who had unprotected sex. Of me and my sister, I am the more responsible one. And she goes and has a kid. And all of a sudden, it's my business to help take care of it. This is bullshit. But yeah, that's largely come to an end, so I get to go back to living my life. Being the sad single fuck that I am. Not a child to my name. Just the way I like it. Apparently there's two. So there's the new monster that we're obviously hunting. Hi Bonzi, hi chat. That is... Okay, random question. I feel like it's obvious when you see my username that it's pronounced Bonesy, but I get called Bonzi so much. Like, you know, over voice chat in like a fucking Overwatch lobby. And one time what was definitely a kid who was in single digits playing like fucking Overwatch or something way back when the game released in like 2016. Dude called me something not even close to my username and I have no fucking clue. Not only what it was, because it was just so out of the blue that I don't remember, but also like how he even could have misconstrued it. Like if you tried to transcribe what the kid said into English letters, it would not have any of the letters that are in the word Bonesy. And maybe if English isn't your first language, you would read it more likely as Bonzi. Or maybe you're just a really big fan of the purple ape that breaks your computer. I just realized this isn't even my target. What the fuck am I doing? I mean, I could probably kill him, but I have aspirations to do like 6 missions before the end of the stream, and my streams usually only go like 2 to 3 hours, so I probably shouldn't be horsing around with this big fucking turtle, should I? Maybe I can get this guy to, oh, he's attacking that wyvern. Okay, well, that's fine. Thinking maybe I could get him to attack the monster I'm supposed to be attacking. The purple ape that breaks your computer? It's a really old, like... So back in, like, the AOL days... You know, like, Windows XP, Vista... Around that time... Back when... You would just download so many taskbars because you didn't know better and nobody knew better. There was like a virtual desktop assistant in the same vein as Clippy, who was definitely just like a virus by some form or fashion. That's the short of it. The long of it is go watch a Joel Vinesauce video about Bonzi Buddy, and there you go. But yeah, people straight up read my username and call me Bonzi, and I'm like, how did you miss the first E? There's 3 E's, and I know the 2 of them that are next to each other are like the most noticeable, but there is that first one. I hate you. I hate the penis monster. I hate everything about it. Back away. You leaked your address to the I wouldn't know. I never had Bonzi Buddy. When I was a kid, and I was given access, unfiltered, raw, unedited access to the internet at the age of 5, way back in 2005, like Vista and XP and all that shit was like well on its way out the door. To fucking Windows 7 was the new up-and-coming lad. And I downloaded my fair share of like fucking bloat taskbars and shit. But I never had anything too crazy. No desktop strippers. So I don't know from first-hand experience, and it's been a long time since I've seen any of Joel's Bonzi Buddy escapades. Maybe I'm misconstruing all the other viruses that he downloaded as, I'm gonna go back to base and get a gun. This motherfucker is annoying to fight. Come on, lads, we must go! I just don't want to fight this dude with a fucking melee weapon if he's just gonna keep doing the shocky shock. Oh good, he's fleeing. Excellent. Oh, how have you guys been doing? I'm sure the couple days that I wasn't streaming, you got a little nervous. You were like, bro literally said that he was back. Where is he? I was just gone for a couple days. Okay? I never said anything about streaming every day. Like 2, maybe 3 days is the most I want to go without streaming, though. I want to really get back into it. I have yet to stream for 7 days straight. That'll happen, eventually. Probably. You've been doing good? Excellent. We're gonna change, like I said, to a ranged weapon. Bow is more of a support tool, and it's also just an inferior bowgun, in my opinion. We're gonna go heavy bowgun, I think. That sounds fun. I do need ammo if I'm gonna do that. Let's loadouts. No. Bullet. Can I rename this now? No. Let me rename it. God damn you. Okay. Back to go fight the horrific penis monster. Oh, I forgot that melee weapons, for some reason... Like, I understand, on a conceptual level, why there would be a difference between melee and ranged weapons keybinds. But why I'm physically not allowed to have the same keybinds for this across both weapons. Trying to bind my preferred keybind for the wire bugs onto melee weapon controls, it yells at me. I don't know. I saw a video about Simpsons DVDs where they said there's a website you could officially purchase Simpsons DVDs, and apparently people that bought DVDs, their personal information is public info on there. Immediately followed by a message that says, I'm good. The internet's a fucking wild and wacky place. And sometimes that's a good thing. And sometimes that's a very not good thing. The Void also said that they've been working on a game that they mentioned last time I streamed. And they've been working on my character. And then they also ask, by the way, is there any weapon you want to be using in the game? I believe I mentioned before, I don't know exactly what you're doing, but I guess if you're bringing up weapons, it's not like a classic Street Fighter hand-to-hand combat type thing. Not that I have a lot of experience with Street Fighter or any fighting games. I was talking about how, not that I've ever really gotten into a whole lot of scraps in my time. I'd be more of like a, I would see myself as more of like a grappler, or a, you know, grapple and then elbow or knee. Not really, but I used to do a thing when I played Minecraft many moons ago, and it's been so long since I've played Minecraft. Once again, they changed the fucking nether, like, completely, and I have not played the game since then. One day I will, and I will be absolutely gobsmacked. But, I used to just get a bone, like a regular bone that a skeleton would drop, right? And I would put sharpness on it and knockback. So just like a big cartoony bone, maybe? I don't know. Whatever you feel is right. It's your game. Ah, it's gonna hit me directly. Ow, okay. You son of a bitch. Thanks. Thanks for going snap out of it. Put the bullet in the bullet gun. Jump! Okay. Oh, I hate him so much. I just wanted to get the big bullet off. Now I'm actually gonna seriously play the gun. Ow, okay. Is this a new game? I don't keep up with Monster Hunter. The new Monster Hunter game is Wild? Or is it Wilds or just Wild? I don't know, actually. And apparently that is either coming out very, very soon, like in the next week, or it's already out. I couldn't tell you. This is the first Monster Hunter game I've ever played, and it was on sale on Steam. That's the whole reason I got it. I was like, you know what? Monster Hunter's a game. I've told the story before on prior streams, but I got 5 viewers right now. There's inevitably someone who wasn't here. Because I think I only had 3 viewers when I told the story. There was, my friend and I, my singular real-life friend, we were kind of just looking for a new regular game to play together, because we kind of grew tired of the usual games we were playing. And we just went on Steam store, looked at games that were on sale that had multiplayer, and he was like, you want to play Monster Hunter? And I was like, you know what, Monster Hunter's a game that I've known of and don't really know anything about other than it's just like boss fights the game. That could be fun in multiplayer. And now I'm cripplingly addicted. This is like the only game I've been playing. Unless you count Clip Studio Paint as a game, in which case, you know, there's a healthy amount of that. No, this game was released in like 2022? Hell, actually, no, I don't think it was 2022. I think it was released in 2020. And the DLC for this game came out in like 2022. So it's, you know, not precisely new. You son of a bitch. I got bigger fish to fry than your dumbass. Get him! Get him, Big Top! Get him! Fuck off. A heavy bowgun is not the weapon for groups of enemies. You only get 2 shots with the shrapnel, and I'm not really doing a lot of damage. There we go, that's what I want. I think my parents bought me a PSP entry when I was a teenager. I've never seen a PSP in real life, and I'm not convinced they exist. Let's talk about that. I was a DS kid, through and through. And before that, Game Boy Advance. Never had any other models of Game Boy, only had the Advance. I was 5 years old when YouTube came out in 2005, if you wanted to not very complicatedly know my age from that. Which means that the Game Boy Advance came out when I was like 4. So, you know. By the time I had gotten it, it was already kind of like old tech. I had a PSP and your brother had... You guys couldn't even play games together? Bruh. My little sister, you know, the same one who now has 2 kids. She, when we were kids, when we were real youngins, she wasn't really into games, but like every single time that I got... Like, when I got a Game Boy Advance, my little sister, who was like 4 years old, was like, why does he get that and I don't? And she begged and begged my parents to also get her one. That she, like, never used. Had, like, a Dora the Explorer video cartridge that she barely ever watched. Did bro really go to sleep in the middle of our fight? Is that what he just did? He went to sleep in the middle of our fight, and then I big-shotted him? How disrespectful of you, good sir. Uh-oh. You just... yeah. Way to be a sitting duck, bro. Dumbass. The Wii was great. I love the Wii. DS was also good. I hate that attack. Don't do that ever again. It's an annoying attack because he, like... He attacks you at a range you don't fully expect, and then, it's also just gross. Barely used my PSP, honestly. Me with my Xbox. I was a spoiled kid. You know, upper middle class. Father was never around because he was just working his damn ass off to give us kids the best lives we could have asked for. And I'm thankful for that. Maybe could have appreciated my father being there just a little bit more, but you know. Hindsight's another thing entirely. And, no, eventually, for the time period anyway, ended up having all of the major consoles. But the last one was Xbox, and only games I got for that were, like, the Orange Box, Left 4 Dead, and, like... I don't even remember what the other games... I think that's... I mean, the games that I had on Xbox were bangers. You know, Orange Box Collection, banger. Left 4 Dead, banger. The only other game that I really remember having, and like I probably had 5 games at most, so like, you know, this is already accounting for more than half the games I had. Sleeping Dogs? You know, GTA, but in Hong Kong and more melee combat focused. I love Sleeping Dogs. Still incredibly sad that that's like a dead IP that was supposed to have like a sequel game and like an online game where you could pick one of the different triads and it would be like GTA Online but with 3 factions. Really sad that never went anywhere. Bro. Bro, that could have been me. Ever owned an Xbox? Oh, not like original. I mean Xbox 360. I never owned an original Xbox either. The consoles I had growing up, if you're curious, were For home consoles, Nintendo 64, a PS2, GameCube, which eventually died. Rare instance of a Nintendo console actually going kaput. A Wii, which I had the model of Wii, which could play GameCube games, so I wasn't too heartbroken about the GameCube. Like, I was sad, but I was like, at least I could still play my GameCube games. And, PS3, Xbox 360, and that's about it. And when it comes to handheld consoles, pretty much every Nintendo handheld console, and no deviation from there. Never had a PSP or anything. But I had an original DS, I had a... Well, when I say every Nintendo handheld, I mean like after the Game Boy Advance. Game Boy Advance and after the Game Boy Advance. Never had an original Game Boy, never had a color. You know, but... Did have a Game Boy Advance, and then had every model of DS at one point. Which stopped, importantly, which stopped after the original model 3DS. I never got like a 2DS or a 3DS XL or a new 3DS. I was pretty happy with the original 3DS. And then the 3 exclusive games for the new 3DS, I wasn't too interested in them. And or you could already play them somewhere else. Like, wasn't Xenoblade an exclusive new 3DS game? Good, he's flying away. I can load my big shot. I played Pikmin on every console it was put out on. Does that mean you own every single Pikmin game on the Switch? I think it's really cool that you can actually play every Pikmin game on the Switch. Yeah, before we go down that rabbit hole, that's I may be forgetting something, but that's the long and short of all the consoles I ever had when I was a kid. And of course I had a computer. As I was saying with Xbox games, the whole reason I got Steam and started playing console games, and am now a dirty, filthy PC master race. I meant to say PC games, not console games. The whole reason I started playing PC games is because I started playing a lot of TF2 on the orange box, and that version of TF2 is like the original 2007 release that was like basically never updated, complete with getting on top of the map glitches. People would like build sentries above the skybox on Dust Bowl, and then like if you were fucking on attack on Dust Bowl, you were fucked. There's just no way. And then I started watching YouTube videos, since I already had a computer that I watched YouTube on, about TF2 and stuff, watching like Muselk and Germa and Stir back in those days. And you know, I was like, wait a minute, I have a computer. These guys are playing the computer version of I can do that. And then I got Steam, and it's all been history from there. But I need to load up another big shot. Fuck. I did load it though. Success. Oh, he's not okay. He's not okay. Thank you, Big Top. Bro is not okay. Don't hit me. Excellent. Oh, hi. I'll take that. Can't I? I like accidentally shot like a buff butterfly one time, and it made the buff spawn. So now I'm like, what other things can I shoot and activate them? Apparently not a wire bug. Apparently not a wire bug. Ow! Okay. Get up! Get up! He's fucking dying! Seltzer, please! Thank you. See, here's the thing. Someone in chat just said we had a Super Nintendo. I probably also had a Super Nintendo and maybe a PS1, but like I don't have any memories of actually playing those consoles. I just know that like in my parents' basement, or rather my dad's basement, because my parents are divorced, there's boxes of old like SNES games. None of them are actually really the good ones. They're just like fucking bowling and stuff. Unfortunately, I think maybe like Donkey Kong Country 2 is one of them, but I never played any of those games, and I don't remember actually having an NES to play them on. But I can't imagine we would have those games and then not have had an SNES at some point. So like, apparently, according to my dad, he and my mom were kind of gamers in their own right, up until they had kids and all their hopes and dreams were dashed. But apparently my parents played Zelda together when they were like dating and stuff. And I wouldn't put it past them to have played like SNES games other than whatever Zelda games were on SNES. That's before my time. I don't remember. I don't know. Load the big shot. He's getting closer to me, dillweed. You know what? Do I have the stuff to capture him? I do. We're gonna capture him. Fuck it. Fuck it, why not? Hi, Moibach, what's up? I'm just gonna out. Okay. See ya. Can I get up? Does he... Did that not work? I don't think that worked. That son of a bitch. I don't know if the shock trap is gonna work on him. Two-player Zelda super aware. Yeah, I'm aware. I just mean that they like... They like swapped. How close do I gotta be, bro? Did I kill him? Did I kill him up? No, he's asleep. I thought I killed him with that trap. I was like, oh goodness. Good job. One of like 7. I keep increasing the number when it's you know. There's a little bit of hyperbole in that statement. It's only like 5 more monsters before I have finished the 3-star missions. But you know, progress. There's nightmare fuel? Yeah! As we've discussed, I don't really get nightmares, and if that creature were in my nightmares, there's about a 50% chance I would try to fist fight it or something, but, it definitely belongs in your nightmares. Gross. That's the best way I can describe that creature, is gross. I hate everything about him. Now we're gonna try a light bowgun, because a heavy bowgun's cool and all, but if I'm playing by myself, I realize now, after completing an entire mission with the heavy bowgun, that it's kind of like... Usually when I play with my friend, he is playing Insect Glaive, or some other melee weapon where he's like constantly up in the monster's grill, taking aggro, and I'm allowed to just like, mostly at leisure, fire shots into him. Which a heavy bowgun is great for, because usually, you know, as long as we're not fighting like an Azuchi who has like the little guys to be a bother, I can just stand back and, you know, occasionally dodge like stray snowballs coming my way or what have you. But in this case, not getting a whole lot of opportunity to do that. don't even have trank bullets. Do I? Oh, I do. Can I ride on the fox? I take it you've never seen Monster Hunter before, 20? And even if you had, this is the only Monster Hunter game that has the dog. Unless they... I don't know a whole lot about the newest Monster Hunter game that is literally like either out or coming out very soon. But I don't think the dog's making a return in that game, so... I like the dog. Dog nice. Definitely can be argued that the dog is not that helpful, because the main thing it does is let you get around the map faster. Which this also kind of does, so it's kind of not even that helpful in its own game, but... In fact, foxes are dogs, yeah. A lot closer to being... I mean, they're both in the canid family. They're a lot closer to... I would describe, in a lot of ways, a fox as a cat-like dog. And I will hear no arguments. I do have trank ammo. Okay, that's good. I wanted to make sure. We're gonna go for... So, I'm basing the reward money on how difficult they're gonna be. So I guess we're gonna do... Kinda wanna do extending difficulty. I also got these that I gotta do, which I did say I want to finish every 3-star mission, so... Well, let's see, there's 4 of those, and I have 5 monsters. I'll do another big monster, and then we'll alternate. Oh, look at the Ragi. Why not? Not even gonna think about upgrading anything. You know, I am a bowgun main, so if I'm gonna take a bowgun, I may as well upgrade it. Camera H bowgun. Not it. Well, that was customized. Forging weapons. Another tutorial window. Okay, good. Get rid of all these arrows. The part of my brain that hates the little circle with the number 1 in it is on fire. Okay, we're good. Okay, we're good. The defender bowgun is like kind of overpowered. So at the start of me playing Monster Hunter, I had laid down 2 ground rules. Those ground rules were, for the purposes of me playing this game on stream, I'm not going to abuse any of the add-on content and get a bunch of free items and have basically infinite money, although I'm already at the point where I basically have infinite money. But I'm not going to do that. There's another stipulation I don't remember. It's probably not that important. I feel like I'm just doing it naturally anyway, but there's another stipulation, and I'm also not going to use the defender weapons if I can help it, because like you need 1 bone to craft it, and it's only 600 zenny, which I've learned is the name of the currency they use in Monster Hunter. It's only 600 zendy, and it's 1 regular bone. And it gives you straight away 100 attack power, where like every other thing is like 50, 70, 80. Not near as good. And for a lot less materials. So I'm gonna try to avoid the defender weapons as well. That's also something I'm gonna do. The Discord isn't very active. I am so sorry that I don't go in there more. Here, I'll give you something you can like screenshot and post in the Discord. I closed it because I'm done with it.
Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. My computer's freaking the fuck out. It's back to normal. It just hitched because it was loading something. Let's see here. Which one of these do I want to... Why aren't they all locked? Lock these so I don't accidentally... Guess I wasn't as done with this as I thought I was. Sort of foolish, man. There we go. This doesn't really spoil anything about the video. But is like something that's going to be in the video. It's just like a fun little teaser. Here's a frame from the upcoming video. Well, this denotes transparent background. Obviously, there's going to be a white background. I kind of half-assed showing this to you. It was very, very heat of the moment, but here's a fucking teaser for the upcoming video. I would have flashed it on the screen as like a super tease, but like that would have been just annoying. Like then you would have to like rewind and like pause at the exact right frame and then look at it. Like it's pointless. Yeah, this is just... This doesn't really have any bearing on the video itself. I just decided to throw a bunch of references to things I like on the whiteboard here. Just as like a visual thing. As opposed to having the whiteboard be fucking blank, you know? So... See if every single one of these is a reference to something. Some of them are clearer than others. Some of the ones that aren't clear, I will explain very briefly. This is an Easter egg. Because in all this chaos, you know, when there's an Easter egg in a video game, you know. Trapezoid is my favorite geometrical shape. That's why there's a trapezoid here. And ampersand is my favorite, like, character on a keyboard, so. Am I gonna post that in Discord? That's your job. I am tasking you with that. Sorry for the workload, but you know, you said that there's not a whole lot going on the Discord. There's something. I would have posted it, but we all know my relationship with Discord is I don't open it very often. Sorry about that, guys. But yeah, there's your spoiler for... There's your teaser for an upcoming video. That I hope to have done by the end of next month. I hate to have it even take that long, but it's only the second video I'll ever have made on the channel. And even though it's shorter, like, there was a lot of R&D time of me trying to make it so I was more efficient in making future videos. Like, I'm already done with all the art. That's just the only frame that I can show you that doesn't really, like, spoil anything. So there's that. Have fun. Have fun with the little teaser. And the video should be done by the end of next month before... calm down, my brain. It should be done and out by the end of next month for sure. Ideally, more like in the middle of the month, but I don't like to make promises I can't make. Sorry, you can say that again with a trap. Dude, I love traps. Alright? This is something me and Fred Jones can see eye to eye on. I think we're talking about very different traps, but I love them anyway. But yeah, there you go. Little bonus for you. We're gonna try the bowgun. A crossbow gun 1, specifically. And we might as well upgrade straight to the crossbow gun 2. Can't get the cross blitz. Can't fuck. Oh well. I'll have a slightly better bowgun going into this fight. Let's go. Enough horsing around. We're gonna fucking get this guy and take his flesh. Like the goddamn monsters that we are. That Bonesy lore is wild. Dude, I love traps. I will say, I do also love the kind of traps that Fred Jones likes. I like me an overcomplicated Rube Goldberg machine. And it resulting in the capture of somebody is just a nice bonus. Like, I'm the kind of motherfucker who had the Mousetrap board game when I was a kid, and I never played the board game. I don't know how to play the board game. I would just set up the Rube Goldberg machine and set it off, and I'd be like, yay, let's do it again. And then I also like boys who are dressed as girls. I also like those kinds of traps. Just to make that clear. Okay, so this guy has poison. That's gonna be fun. Give me free nullberries. But yeah, that image that I showed you, go ahead and see if you can name every single reference that was not previously described on me, because, you know, I wouldn't expect you to look at the trapezoid and immediately go, oh, that's Bonesy's favorite geometric shape. That's the that's the symbolism of that. Everything else is a direct reference to something. That's a little more of a deep cut that I would not be able to expect people to guess. I'm pretty sure Velma creates the traps, but Fred is the one who loves them. New map. It's gross. What do you expect for a map that's based off of Florida? Fucking awful. I've never been to Florida. Antidote works instead of just Nullberry, right? I think so. That's the bear, okay. I say I don't recognize the icon up there for the creature I have seen before. And I knew it wasn't my target, so I was like, who is that? It's the bear. Not the rabbit bear, the more regular flavored bear. And over here should be my target. Where is he? Oh, it's that guy. Alright, fair. But 10? This upgrades are amazing. I know I said in oh, that's the second thing that wasn't so important that I was able to remember it at the time. The other ground rule is that I was a gun main in the, like, 20 hours I had played of this game before I started streaming it. I was a heavy and/or light bowgun user, like, exclusively. And I had made a rule where I wasn't going to go all in with those. But then, later, I was like, wait a minute. This is a game where, like, if I don't upgrade my weapons, I'm just going to be doing, like, no damage as time goes on, and get to a point where I just can't even kill the monsters I'm fighting. But, like, upgrading every single weapon is maybe a little ridiculous, at least when it comes to raw resource requirements. I kind of let go of that rule a little bit, but I don't plan on going all in with guns. I'll probably end up getting some upgraded maces. I do quite like the mace. Or the hammer, I mean. It looks more like a mace than it does a hammer. And you're supposed to sharpen it? As you do for, like, every melee weapon? If the whole point is it's a hammer and it does blunt damage, I don't know why you would need to sharpen it, but, you know. Potato, potato. I'm impressed by the amount that simply normal ammo 1 does. So let's try some normal ammo 2 and some spread ammo. Ooh, parts broken. Oh, hi, bud. Doing straight 10s to the little guy at least. Assume you mean the sea bear. No, not the one from SpongeBob. That guy's a pushover. All you gotta do is draw a fucking circle. In Monster Hunter, there's a bear that is kind of like a weird rabbit. In this game, I thought that Monster Hunter was one of those games where every single monster throughout the entire series chronology just consistently kept getting added to each game. Kind of like Pokemon back when Pokemon wasn't shit. But somebody in chat who's more knowledgeable than I when it comes to Monster Hunter informed me that that's not the case. So in this game, there is a rabbit-like bear who like slides around and stuff in the snow biome. And then there's the normal bear, which is just kind of like more of a normal bear. He like roars and shit. You're literally playing World on the side with others. Did I give you a little bit of a hunger for Monster Hunter, or do you just already play Monster Hunter? If you're actively playing World, I would assume that means Wilds isn't out, unless you just don't have it yet. I don't know when Wilds is supposed to come out. Again, I'm a very new Monster Hunter fan, and I'm currently content just playing Rise. But it just so happens that Monster Hunter Wild is literally either on the horizon or maybe it fucking released yesterday. I couldn't tell you. Fuck off, dude. Go away. Antidote. Get out of my way. No point in drinking the antidote if you just get poisoned again. Come on, dude. Have some hustle. So, I find the bowguns in this game to be very fascinating. As you can see right now, I'm using normal ammo 2, which I don't have an infinite amount of. I have a limited amount of it, and I had to bring some of my own. There was some supplied in the chest, but I also had to bring my own in order to have max amount of it. And when I shoot him, I have 3 total shots before I have to reload, but every shot is a volley of 3 shots, making this a burst fire weapon. But if I swap to normal ammo 1, I have 5 shots, but each shot is only 1 shot. So, like, normal ammo 1 is not made completely pointless by having normal ammo 2, which I think is cool. Stop it. Stop it, you. Perish. Perish, nerd. Whoa, good dodge. Yes! That was pretty quick. Hi, bud. I don't mean you any harm. The only reason I asked is I'm getting dino vibes watching this. I can see why you'd be getting dino vibes, but... Oh, does anyone here have any interest in seeing the upcoming Jurassic Park movie? I have a massively shocking statement for you. I've never seen a Jurassic Park movie. I know, shocking information. Me, the guy who has not played a bajillion different games, never having seen Jurassic Park. Crazy. The most uncultured man this side of the Mississippi hasn't seen insert thing here. Crazy. It's just not my thing. I think I've said before that I really like to steer away from like horror. And I know it's not exactly horror. It's like more action. But there's some horror elements and then there's like gore to a degree. Not really my thing. I'm just gonna keep watching slice of life anime if you don't mind me. That gun fucks, dude. Arzuros. I kind of pinned this whole set when I kind of don't want it anymore. I unpin something. Now that is a question. Don't know. Ooh, new armor sets. No, no. It's horrific. Oh, no. Oh, God. Oh, God, why? Oh, that's better. Oh, that's tasteful. That's classy. That's what I like to see. That's getting added. I was really hoping it would also stay on that page so I could remove this other armor set. There's no hat or gauntlets for the Droth set. Fascinating. No. Wish list. Aha! We're gonna get rid of this. Can I? Can I not? Can I? Oh no. I didn't even realize I could preview armor. I'm just trying buttons that I see down here and it's... Oh no, chat, I have to. I have to. I'm gonna hate every second of it. It's kind of cool if not for the fact that it's made of the flesh of the penis monster, actually, but... I really should get... I mean, I didn't really need better armor. I kind of destroyed that guy. Now that I have, like, a weapon I know how to use pretty well and am confident with and have upgraded. Now let's murder some of these guys. Wild will be out on Friday. My girlfriend and friends are trying to beat a big boss and losing horribly. Yeah, as far as I know, I'm still doing small fry. Like, I'm pretty sure there's fucking dragons in this game, and I'm fighting big lizards right now, so... I imagine by big boss, you mean not only is it a dragon, but it's like the biggest of dragons. Or something like that. Godspeed. Speed. That's the best advice I can give. I don't know anything about this game. Fucking try hitting him a couple times. That might do it. Come here, you big stupid lizard. You dead already? Got Pierce? He's a long boy. I don't have Pierce. Slice! I put that right in his mouth. I feel a little bad about that one. I'm not gonna lie. Only a little, though. Dragon that changes elements. If you don't hit enough, it will one-shot you. Ooh, sounds like fun. I can't wait until I get to that point in this game. Again, I am so addicted to this game that I cannot foresee a future, or I don't just play the entirety of this game on stream. At least when it comes to the Hinoa quests, you know, the single-player-centric quests. I don't know about the Minoto quests for multiplayer. I mean, there's nothing stopping me from playing those quests by myself, too, but I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. And also maybe I will, and then I'll also do it with my singular friend. I don't know. For now, though, just the single-player quests. Capcom is good at sucking you in. I mean, I did play Okami one time, and then I haven't touched it since. I just, you know, the heart wants what the heart wants, and right now the heart wants Monster Hunter. I'll get back to playing like Okami one of these days. And maybe some of the other games that I did like one video of and clearly I'm not that enthused by because I didn't do another video. Sorry to everybody when I was still doing schedules. And then I did like a little poll for the games I should do. And the winners of the poll were Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney Trilogy, and Okami. Sorry to those guys, by the way. Because Okami, I ended up playing one time, and I basically finished the tutorial, and then I kind of just gravitated to UFO 50 and now Monster Hunter. And Phoenix Wright I liked, but it wasn't really like a high-octane stream game. What are these things called? I want some of your flesh so that I know. He's dead now. And Remobra. Interesting. And, yeah, you know. I like Phoenix Wright, but it wasn't really doing it for me on stream. Maybe one day I'll return to it, but... right now, it's Monster Hunter Rise for me. That's the bear, by the way. It kind of looks like... it kind of looks a little different. Like, maybe a different fur pattern, because we're in a different biome. That would be cool. But it's largely the same enemy. I think... so, I was talking about the other bear, which is like a mixture of a bear and a rabbit. I think that's like a mixture of a bear and a badger. Which, like, one could argue that a honey badger is like a small bear in the first place. Perhaps more vicious, even. But yeah. You think you voted Ace Attorney, but you like Monster Hunter, so I'm good with this? Yeah. Well, that's just one of those things, like, the whole reason that I decided to stop doing schedules is because I didn't want to, like, force myself to stream on days where I might not want to, because I had already, like, made the promise of streaming on that day. And to add to that, I didn't really want to, like, force myself to stream a game that it's like, oh man, I really don't want to play this game. Like, I want to play games on stream that I'm interested in and I'm having fun with. And, like, I'm interested in Okami and Ace Attorney. It's just that, you know, other games took priority. And unfortunately, that means other games have to be on a lower priority. Or in the case of those two games, I have no current plans to play Ace Attorney at all anytime really soon. And I would like to get back to playing Okami at some point here. You know, like I said before, a wise man immediately after Okami 2 was announced at the Game Awards would have been like streaming Okami 1 every single day, because it would have been topical and you would have been, you know, the most rife with curious viewers. But you know, I was just like, not really feeling Okami. It was fun, but it seems, you know, from what I know about Okami, it's very Zelda adjacent. And I love Zelda. But, you know, I just didn't really hunger for a Zelda game at the time. That's the thing I need to kill. Okay. People are just naming different types of bear. Different types of bear that may or may not be in this game even, like a space bear. Monster Hunter is like, I don't know what aesthetic I would call this. Like, it's definitely fantasy with like the big monsters and shit. But like more medieval leaning, I guess? And I love the medieval aesthetic, but could you picture a Monster Hunter game that's like sci-fi? Assuming they haven't done that already, and I wouldn't know because this is the only Monster Hunter game I've ever played. And I don't really know a whole lot about the other Monster Hunter games. Like, imagine a Monster Hunter game where you're fighting robot lizards. And you need, like, their robot lizard legs to make a cool robot gun. I think that'd be fun. Do I plan to multi-stream? You know, I was thinking about that when I first started streaming. I was like, you know, I should multi-stream. Because I actually do have a Twitch channel. When I first started to try and stream, like, circa 2020, 2019, many moons ago, I did try it on Twitch exclusively. And that was fine and well and great. And I can't say it was a painful experience. And there are some things that are good about Twitch that I definitely know now would be nice to have on YouTube, but YouTube doesn't have. And when I started streaming again on this YouTube channel, I was like, maybe I should multi-stream, but also I'm really stupid. And, I don't know. I thought I would try out, you know, like, it was like, okay, should I multi-stream? No. Well, then what should I stream on? And I was like, I'm gonna stream on YouTube because I've never streamed on YouTube before, and even if it doesn't go anywhere, it will be, you know, it'll be nice secondary content to go alongside my videos. And it will, you know, be a new experience at least. You know, I've never streamed on YouTube. It'll be a new experience. Shoot. One damage, 6 damage, 11. Okay, he's too close. Ow. Fresh shotgun. Ooh, that worked so good. Alright. I feel truly warmed up now. It's only taken 2.5 big monsters and then 2 small missions. But let's start getting a little fancy with it. Hey, you. Hey, wait a minute. I'm trying to get fancy with it. Get out of my face. Thanks. Only I could remember the button to get fancy with it. Is it this? No. That's ADS. This? Close. I wanted to... Nice try, buddy boy. We're gonna evacuate very briefly so that I can look at the controls. Once again, my inability to remember more than a single button control is causing me issues here. He's followed me up here, isn't he? He's absolutely... Where is it? Where? I'm blind for some reason. I'm blind right now. Where is it? Light bow gun. Shift bottom. Okay, he didn't follow me up here, thank God. That wasn't even the right one. That wasn't even the right one. I didn't even look at the right one. This one? Yeah, other button. Other button on the side of my mouse. Yeah, that's the one I need. Hey, fuck boy. I think I missed that. No, I hit him. No, I missed it. It's on the ground instead of on him. Try again. That one hit. Nice. I even got a wyvern ride?
There's a story reason for hunting monsters? Yes! Monster Hunter is not really, as far as I can tell, a game that is renowned for its story. It's just kind of... The story is an excuse to go between all the different monsters you need to kill, but there is a story. And the story reason for killing all the monsters is if you don't kill the monsters, they kill you. Essentially. In this game specifically, there's this big event called the Rampage or something, where apparently a bunch of these big monsters try to ransack the town, and they just go fucking mental and kill everything in their path. Not that they don't already want to try and kill just about everything in their path, but like, they seek out human blood. And, you know, you want to thin down their numbers before they all gang up at once to try and kill the people of the village. At least I think that's the story, I'll be honest. I'm doing a whole lot more shooting monsters than I am actually paying attention to the story. Time to ride dog. What's the drift button? Nope. Oh. There's a drift button with the dog. Hold on. You hold shift, you sprint. Space is get off, dog. That's eat some ration. Too many bloody controls in this game. That's attack. I'll look it up. I've pressed about every key on my keyboard, so it's gonna be the one key I haven't pressed, and I don't know what key that is. Basics. Space. I can crouch in this game? What the fuck? There's sneaking mechanics in this game? I'm so sneaky. Oh, he's pissed. Do you think he sees me? Uh-oh. 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 He sees me. Uh-oh. I didn't know I had slicing ammo out. Apparently it worked very good, though. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Fuck. I was gonna prepare a little bit more on the... God damn, Seltzer. Good job. Oh, he's gonna hate this. Oh, I don't have any mortars on me. Oh well. This is gonna suck to be him. Could capture him if I wanted to. There are unique... I'll show it in a second here, if I'm allowed to. If I don't get fucking just murdered. Like, in the 40 seconds before the mission ends, I will. Because I think I'm just gonna kill him, but... There are different drops, you know, certain pros and cons to not only deciding whether or not you capture the monster or just outright kill it, but also the different parts of the body that you damage. When it says the monster has had a part broken off, the different parts of the body, if you deplete their health enough, they drop unique drops. So there's like incentive to like specifically like if you need a certain thing to craft like a weapon or some armor, there is incentive to shoot a monster specifically in the tail or something, depending on if that's the part of the body that's most likely to drop that particular material. Very interesting. There we go. Yep. So let me skin this biznitch. Is this not the guy I was supposed to kill? Why am I here? Oh! Oh, I'm a fool and an idiot. I'm here to slay the tiny guys.
Oh. I thought the mission was about to end. Because he was my... Oops. Oops. I killed something for no reason. Oh no, whatever will I do with this moral quandary? If I go into the Hunter Notes, large monsters. Monster we just killed was... Is he on here? Is it this guy? Yes. If you go to physiology, it tells you the different parts of the body that actually count. There are different weaknesses to slashing, blunt, regular ammo types, and then all the different elements. The things that it can do, and then the different materials it can drop, and the ways you get those materials, and even their drop rates. But it seems as though you only get those really after you, you know. Or maybe this denotes that it's impossible to get that material through this means. That's probably what it means. Because I'm pretty sure Wyvern Tears you can only get as a dropped material, so... Yeah, very interesting. Very in-depth. Very cool. We're gonna actually do the actual mission, and just pretend like I didn't just spend a bunch of time killing a giant lizard for almost no reason. I mean, there's reason. I got materials and stuff. It wasn't completely worthless, but it sure wasn't my mission. And if my goal for the stream was to just finish all the 3-star missions, that was some unnecessarily wasted time to kill that big monster. Especially since that I'm pretty sure that there is a mission to kill that big monster in the 3-star missions, so... Oops, gonna have to do that again. Oops. Oops. Okay, let's figure out how to drift the dog. No, that's attack again. We'll click. Oh. Yeah! Okay, that's a weird way to do that. Again, full transparency, I'm playing on the Steam version of this game using keyboard controls. And the default keybind to do the big boost when you're riding the dog is mouse 3, which is clicking the scroll wheel. I always forget that's an option. I did it for the sport, you're right. I'm gonna have its head mounted like some sort of psychopath. I'm about to say the most controversial thing I've ever said in my entire very short and very small career, in heavy quotes, as a YouTuber and streamer. I think taxidermy's fucked up. And people that hunt for sport, specifically too, get like taxidermied fucking heads of animals they've slain. Extra fucked up. And then if you taxidermy like a pet, that's weird. I'm never gonna do that. 100%. I had 2 of my cats die in the past year. And at no point did I think, I gotta remove their skin and have them professionally taxidermied so I can have them forever. A soulless husk. No. That's fucking weird. And I would argue it's not much better for it to be a random animal that you shot with a fucking gun in the wild. Not much better. I can spare a moment. Thanks for asking. Sub-camp location. We'll take the quest, and I will do it accidentally. As I did the first time I did it in my spare time. Before I played this game on stream. A short tenure before I did that. Would I be willing to hunt a deer? I am a pacifist through and through. If it weren't for the fact that I'm a weak-willed man who just cannot help myself from some pepperoni pizza, I'd probably be vegetarian. Not for the high and mighty reasons that quite a lot of people are vegetarians, and not even for the less in-your-face I'm better than you and I have the moral high ground reasons that people are vegetarians. Just because there's not a whole lot of meats that I like. And when it comes to hunting animals, like, I believe that if you're gonna hunt an animal, the least you can do is, like, if you're gonna hunt a deer, you eat the deer. And I don't like deer. And I also don't want to schmurder the deer to eat it myself. I know, a very privileged position in the modern age. I want to eat my bacon, but I would not look the pig in the eyes and kill it myself to then have bacon be made out of it. But, as long as you eat what you kill and follow hunting laws, it's fine. Yeah, but it's not for me, you know? Like, it's one of those things where it's like, I get it. And as long as you're not one of those weirdos that's like fucking, you're not like Craven from Marvel, where it's just all sport. And then, like, you go a step above and you start, like, getting taxidermied animals. As long as you don't do that, I got no qualms with people who hunt. And then, like, they actually, like, eat the things they hunt. But I'm not one of those people. Like, my dad is, and every single day, during hunting season especially, I'm sure he laments the fact that he has a son who does not like deer, does not like any kind of bird. You know, any kind of wild bird that you could hunt. I don't like any fish at all. Like, I can never go hunting with him because of my own moral reasons of I'm not going to participate in the murder of an animal that I'm not going to eat. It's a little better since I know for sure he would, but I still would rather just not. So yeah, no, never gonna go hunting of any kind, really. Not just deer. To very long-windedly answer your question. You're a little thief. You're a little thief. Oh. I thought bro was actually dead. I was like, I feel a little bad about that. I just walked up and... He gets up after collapsing. And then burrows into the ground. Okay, I feel a little less bad, but I still feel bad. I got one ration from doing that. I have someone I know who knows how to butcher animals, so I can get it done for free at the cost of the meat. So one of my dad's least favorite parts about hunting, is he likes the act of hunting. Something about his hunter-gatherer instincts, I guess. And he obviously enjoys the end product of not only eating, but even cooking the food. My dad enjoys cooking quite a lot. Surprisingly so for somebody who is over 60 years old and is not a professional chef. He just doesn't like the actual act of, like, butchering and cleaning the animal. He finds it... Unlike me, he's not, like, squeamish and grossed out about it. He just thinks it's, like, a chore. But he has a friend who, you know, doesn't mind doing that. I don't know if he enjoys it. It would be a little concerning, I would think, if somebody was like, oh yeah, I love filleting fish and, like, gutting pigs, dude. It's my favorite shit. He can at least tolerate it. And, you know, it's the kind of thing where my equivalent would be, like, putting on a fucking long Vine Sauce stream and listening to that while I, you know, like do some art stuff for a video, he would, you know, he would like gut a fucking fish or something, to like a goddamn rerun of The Office or something, or whatever it is people that his age do. So my dad is grateful to have somebody like that as well. I'm sure. Is this my quandary? I think it might be. I don't think I used that word correctly just now. I think quandary is like, it means like question. Big shot. I always forget that I can do that. I just like the flashy one so much more. Bud? Oh shit. I thought I could get a cluster off if he's gonna be ignoring me. His ass is his weakness. Pinecone looking. Shit slinging son of a bitch over here. Oh, but yeah, the reason I brought that up is because, yeah, my dad's friend does the same shit. There is the, alright, I'll do it, but at the cost of, I get to keep some of what I butcher. I think that's a fair trade. As someone who doesn't hunt, or also does not at all enjoy the act of butchering, or anything adjacent to it, I touch raw bacon when I put it in like the fucking frying pan, and I'm like, ugh. From an outsider with that perspective, it seems fair to me. I'll just never personally overlap with any of that nonsense. Hardcore parkour. Epic. Yeah, I don't know if that's my target. I really don't. I think it is. Do I have large monsters? Now, honestly, these images don't help. I think that's it. Because the other monster on the map is a question mark, so I wouldn't even have that in my fucking monster Pokedex. I don't see another question mark on the map. Oh, holy shit, it's because it was underneath him. They're fucking fighting right now. I, just for like a frame there, watched him walk away. These two must have tussled a little bit. Right, bud. We're getting back at it. I didn't bring any, like, piercing ammo or anything, did I? No. I don't know if I can use piercing ammo with this caliber of bowgun. I think I can. Just don't have any. Oh, God. Yeah, my monster decks, dude. As far as I know, my real-life friend isn't here. But I was mentioning on stream, mostly because I was talking to him about it through the stream. At least a little bit on stream. I've been organizing my Pokemon card collection from over the years, including a bunch of cards from when I was a kid. No good cards. Or no really good cards. I showed pictures of a few of the cards that I have that are like full arts. I guess those are good. You know, they're not worth nothing. They're worth... even some of them are worth a decent chunk of money above your average Pokemon card. That's for sure. But in my collection of old cards from over the years, I did have some classic 1998 Pokemon cards, but none of them were any good, unfortunately. They're all like commons. None of them are hollow, or I don't know if they did reverse hollow back then, but not even reverse hollow. You know, none of them were first edition. None of them were shadowless or anything fun like that. Or any combination thereof. A bunch of boring, not in very good condition. You know, they'd probably... If you were to play super retro Pokemon TCG somewhere, they'd probably be legal. As long as you put them in a sleeve, I guess. The cards are legible. But, not really, not anything good, unfortunately. Oh, I'm supposed to press shift. What is a reverse hollow? So, and this isn't exclusive to just Pokemon cards. If I weren't actively in a fight, I would like bring up a picture. Not that a holographic really looks good over picture. That's like a real life thing, but... so a holographic card is when... Specifically referring to Pokemon, like the background of the art for the Pokemon, or the art itself is holographic. And a reverse hollow is when every part of the card other than that is holographic. So like the attack area and all that stuff. I think reverse hollows are cooler, but typically reverse hollows are worth less than hollows. I do prefer reverse hollows though. Reverse is where the art of the Pokemon is shiny. That is not true. That's the opposite of the way it is. Unless I'm wrong. But yeah. I don't have any reverse hollows from any of the classic Pokemon cards that I have. And even if I did, none of them are base edition, none of them are shadowless, none of them are above a common rarity. And they're not in great condition. You know, they're in like moderate used condition. I was looking on TCG Player, which is the website that my friend linked me that he uses to like catalog all of his cards and then check like their values and whatnot. And you know, I would describe pretty much all of my 98 cards that I have, which, mind you, is cards from a year before I was born. I don't even know how I have some of them. I have some Japanese original Pokemon cards, which are similarly worthless, by the way. I don't know how I'd even have them. I can't say I even know anybody personally who's been to Japan. Besides, apparently my dad was stationed there when he was in the Navy. For a couple of years. Never told me that. I was jealous. It was in a pre-anime time. I mean, they had anime, but it's like not as big as it was now. Before anime was in the West, but still a little jealous, gotta admit. They just... I would describe them, according to TCG Player's own descriptors, as... They are... I'd say moderate played condition, like I said, and then, you know, none of them are above a common, none of them are hollow, none of them are base edition or shadowless. Which I think if you were to go on TCG Player and search for cards under that description from the original 98 run of English cards, you'd probably get cards that are worth like 20 cents at most. So... Oh, I do have holographics. I don't know if you were here in previous streams when I showed my Pokemon. I think I've only showed them during the Monster Hunter streams. I got some holographics, and when it comes to recent cards, I have some full arts that are really cool. I got a full art Melanie from Sword and Shield, and I have a full art Misty from the Evolutions expansion. I got some really cool cards. Not a ton by any means, but you know, from opening packs, just however many years back, you know, casually just opening packs for fun. I'd say that's pretty good. And then I have a bunch of, especially reverse holos, but a fair smattering of holos from later sets too. It's just, you know, nothing crazy. I don't have a first edition mint condition fucking base set holographic Charizard that's shadowless and any other Pokemon buzzwords that would be applicable to said card. A card by those descriptors would be worth like $400,000 apparently, by the way. I got nothing that's nearly that valuable. Obviously, but like, I think my friend was telling me that the most valuable of my cards is probably worth like, and this is after you were to get it PSA graded, and if it were a 10, which I can already tell you it's not because the border's fucked up. That's like the only thing I know about PSA grading is they check to see even if the borders are even around the card, and I don't have a single card that's like of value that has the borders perfect. So right there, I can tell you none of them would be PSA 10. I think this guy's underground, but I don't know how to get to him. And me talking while I'm trying to look is not helping me find him. If you're wondering why I'm aimlessly meandering about, well, we have this discussion, but it's not anything too crazy. Probably at most $50 is what one of my cards would be. If I tried to sell all of my Pokemon cards, I'm sure I could get a pretty penny for them, but They have more nostalgic value to me than they would be. I'm of the opinion that, because like I looked at some eBay listings for some cards too, and like if you're selling a full art Pokemon card for like $4 plus a couple dollars shipping, because it's a Pokemon card, it's so thin that you could put it in an envelope probably, and you wouldn't have to worry about getting hit with extra fees for shipping a package even. If you're making less than $10, like why are you selling a full art, dude? I think it would be cooler to hang on to that and then just like maybe get a fucking frame or something, dude. I don't know. I think maybe down here is how I get underground. Nope. I was wrong. Oh, he's right there. Never mind. And like I said, $10 for me personally, you'd have to get to at least $50, I think. Especially when pretty much all of the full arts I have happen to be like of Pokemon, or at least Pokemon characters that I within reason like. Like, I've never played the game that Melanie is from. I think my friend said it was Sword and Shield. I've never even played Sword and Shield because I haven't played like any of the newer games. The newest Pokemon game I've played is Omega Ruby. But I mean, Melanie's cute. And it's a nice full art card of a cute girl. So like, why would I sell it for like $5? I'd rather hang on to it. You know, maybe one day it'll be worth... One day it might be worth so much money, you know? Might be worth even more one day. So... I don't know, man. I think some of the highlights of my collection, other than just outright... the Pokemon cards that are, like... holos and full arts and stuff... I found a few e-reader cards, which again, just like my cards that are in foreign languages, which, by the way, I have 3 original 1998 run Pokemon cards in Japanese. I have 1 in German, and I have 1 in Italian. And I have no fucking clue why I would have any cards that aren't in English. Just like those cards, I have a few e-reader cards. And I'm like old or something? Hell yeah, I am, dude. Ancient. I was born in 99. The end of 99. I like to say I'm a 90s kid, but like, when someone says they're a 90s kid, what they mean is they were like 10 years old or older during like most of the 90s. You know, they were like 13 in 1995 is the kind of thing that they mean when they say that. So when I say it, it's mostly a joke. Because obviously I was like 3 months old when 1999 ended. And it became the new millennium. I don't know shit about what happened in 99. I was basically not there. But I'll still say it because it's funny. We were 10 years old when Minecraft came out. I remember when Minecraft first came out. I would say that I'm definitely a 2000s kid. That's inarguable. I say I'm a 90s kid as a joke, but I'm a 2000s kid because, you know. More like a 2010s kid because, you know, by my own descriptor from literally minutes ago, I would have been 10 in 2010. Like, as soon as the 2010s started, I was like at an age where I was like having my most formative memories and getting interested in some of the things that I would be interested in for the rest of my life, you know? But, this guy is big and hard. And he's kind of an asshole for giving me the slip so often. Doesn't help that apparently I didn't bring any ammo. You know, I'm gonna go back to base and get ammo. I don't know what got lost in translation here, but I would really appreciate like some piercing ammo. Or like especially I would appreciate like piercing ammo, maybe? Oh, he's following me, isn't he? Yep. Okay. That's fine. Get on the dog. Get on the dog and run. Middle click to dash? Oh no, it's right click. Oh, and that's like not a direction you can go. Well, I seem to have given him the slip anyway. Dumbass. Reload. Alright, back to base. I was born in 94. I consider myself a 90s kid. Now, you have a lot less room for you to say it as a joke. But even then, like, when 2000s rolled around, you were 6. Like, you probably don't remember a whole lot from the 90s. Because you were, like, 4. I mean, my memory is famously terrible. But I don't remember anything from when I was, like, 7. You know, I didn't even begin to start, like, remembering things worth a damn until 2007. So, like, when I say I'm a 90s kid, I was 100% joking when I say that shit. But it's still funny to say. Why doesn't most of this... Is it, like, this specific gun I have? I guess I'm gonna swap to the heavy bow gun, then. I'm pretty sure that in my own experience playing off-stream with the light bowgun, I'm allowed to use more ammo types than that with it. So I think that's a light bowgun that I haven't used until just now. That specific light bowgun. And I think there might be variations in the different types of ammo you're allowed to use between different bowguns, even in their own category. More than I thought there was. Because I'm allowed to use like 3 different ammo types with that light bowgun, so that's not as good as I was thinking it was. For 2012, why did people think that the world would end? I don't know. People are dumb is why. People thought just because the Mayans were like, hey, should we add 2013 to our calendar? Oh no, we'll long be dead by then. People just thought that maybe the Mayans knew something that we didn't know. And the fact of the matter is, you think they were gonna keep making their calendar forever? At a certain point, dude, they gotta cut their losses. And then even if they did think that they were going to survive forever, and I mean as a civilization, not as humanity as a whole as a species. Anybody who thought that, which is why people thought the world was gonna end in 2012, seek help. But even for them just thinking that their civilization wouldn't last until 2012, if it did, they could just add more to their calendar. Like, I don't know why people would have thought that, because they're dumb. Anyone who genuinely believed in that because they're dumb. Anyone who maybe was jokingly saying it, because, you know, like, there's people that jokingly say the Earth is flat, and then there's people that actually believe the Earth is flat, and, like, the former is just having a laugh, mate, and the latter is dumb. So, I'm gonna get on top of a rock and load a big shot. That's Y2K, then... Bro, what the fuck? How'd he hit me? Please don't. Get out of the mud. Oh, I can capture him? I'm gonna capture him. Bro is being a pain. Okay, I was about to say I don't have anything to capture him with. I was about to be pissed. Done. I believe the Earth is square. Prove me wrong. Oh, I mean, Minecraft is based on real life. Ignoring the fact that you don't ever see any of the other 5 sides of the Minecraft Earth. How do I know that Minecraft isn't actually flat? Unfortunately, I think just, you know, in the new millennium, it's hip to be a doomer. In a constant state of, oh, what's that? The world's gonna end? It's like, no, bro, it's just... It's a pandemic that's nowhere near the scale of, like, the plague. And then modern technology and science is vastly improved. It's just a shame there's so many dumb people that think that the vaccine causes autism. That's the real pandemic facing America. And it's been going on since 2000, apparently. I live with one? Yeah, me too. That's your old ass boomer dad. Or at least it is for me, isn't it? In a constant state of, oh, I gotta hoard gold because one day the US dollar's gonna go to shit and this town is... I'm telling you, son, it's gonna devolve to the point where people are shooting each other in the streets. That's why I need to buy another handgun. And I'm like... That'll never happen. And if it does, chances are that you're going to die instantaneously in some sort of nuclear explosion. Long before people are shooting each other at Walmart, Dad. The hell is wrong with your mentality? Whoa, 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 whoa! Rampage quest. Alright, this is officially as far as I got on my other character when I was playing the story mode missions because I wanted to play this game, but my friend was busy. So I was like, fine, I'll play the story mode missions. Fuck you. I didn't actually play this mission. So we're gonna try it out. Live reaction to fucking Rampage mission. I'm hopping off. Have a good night, everyone. Good night. I had the desire to try and finish all of the 3-star missions before the end of the stream. The end of the stream is probably going to be coming very soon, since I usually stream for like 2, 3, 2.5 hours, somewhere in there. And we're already at about 2 hours. Getting to the point where I'm going to have to throw in the towel for tonight. But at least we'll get to do this before the stream's over. I'll probably do this, depending on how long it takes, and then like one more mission. Repel any monster that has made it to the stronghold. Oh, so we're the last line of defense. I would honestly rather be out there surrounded by 20 giant monsters, but okay. Okay, so that door acts as the box, or the tent, I guess. For bigger rampages, defend more of the stronghold, okay. Major threat, bear, teeth symbol. Other creatures, other symbols. Look at these guys, hold on. I didn't change my keybinds, hold on. On my main character, I have a quick slot for camera because I like to use it like a weirdo all the time. No! So we're just gonna have to settle for this quick bar. Look at him go. Talking so seriously. Enter the— fuck you! I know that there's a horde of monsters coming, but I'm busy doing very important things. Who's this guy? Oh, I just maxed out all of my shit? That's cool. Where's the door? Here's the door. I don't know if I want to use the big gun. Let's use the mace. No, fuck. I've put myself in a corner here. I don't want to not use like the light bow gun that I upgraded because I might be underpowered for this. If I'm gonna be getting attacked by like 7 monsters at once or some shit, I probably want my most upgraded weapons so that I just do the most damage. I might not have the ability to use all sorts of different ammos, but you know, just outright doing more damage would probably be preferable. Alright, I'm coming! Dear God, man. You're like a needy girlfriend or something. Chill. Chill. Is this like a tower defense? Call them hordes. Oh my God, it's like waves. Why is this suddenly a tower defense game? What the fuck? Okay, so these are like the towers I get to place. Gate. I gotta protect the gate. That is like the exit portal. It's just a door in the floor, as you do. Oh, ballista! I like ballistas. They're cool. Alright, guys. Important question. No, it's not about wizards. Sorry to disappoint. Ballista, trebuchet, or catapult? Go. And there might be other ones that I'm not thinking about, but, you know. Do I have to man this myself? Oh, I think I do, because this one explicitly has a person that comes with it. Were you just, like, in there, waiting for me to summon you? If you were in there waiting for me to summon you, like, does that mean there's a person under all of these waiting for me to summon them? And what's stopping them from just helping me, please? Oh, here. Move on. Oh, the Void asks important question. Is it about wizards? Or something wizard adjacent? Did I summon you? Okay. I read maybe like 5 words from that. Balliste. Type of bending type would I want in real life? Like avatar bending? Now that is a very important question. I'm gonna go with firebender. Oh. Am I shooting knives? I mean, that's one way to do it. Oh, and I have a magazine. Okay. I think the next avatar incarnation should, like, completely shift the power balance. Craig shot. Oh, it's knives, but explodes. Okay. I think that the next, Avatar Incarnation series should shift the power balance by making it so that benders who have 2 different types start being a thing. And then you could get some interesting combinations. Like, you just said that you'd be fire or air. What if you're fire and air? Form a guard. Brace! Oh. Well, let me wipe my eyes real quick. All right, I just couldn't see very well. Sorry. It's like a years down the line thing. I don't know, dude. I watched Korra for the first time a while ago. Like, I say a while ago. It was like a year and a half ago. And there's some complaints people have with Korra, and I can see those complaints, but in general, I like him. I like Korra quite a bit. And, like, Korra really upped the... I wanted to remove it. Hold, okay. Korra really upped the technology in the Avatar universe. They had, like, cars and shit in that show. And so I think, what are you gonna do other than, like, move to the modern day? Just, like, introduce a new fundamental change to the, Avatar formula. This is what I want. Put me in the pit. Put me in the pit. Surround me with monsters. This is gonna take so long to kill this guy, even with my upgraded thing. Oh! Oh, I don't have to kill him? I just have to... Okay. Well, that makes things a little easier. I like Korra. Yeah! I think Korra's pretty good. Is it as good as the original Avatar, The Last Airbender? No! I think it's a good sequel series, though. I think it's quite a good sequel series. And, you know, there are some things that aren't perfect about it, but I mean, Avatar, The Last Airbender was pretty much perfect. So the fact that Korra isn't perfect, it's like, you guys are just spoiled. Anyone who complains about Korra not being quite as good as Avatar, it's like, you're trying to ask Korra to replicate perfection. And that's just unfair to Korra. Or any other follow-up to The Last Avatar, or any other cartoon, really. It's just unfair. Oh, he's attacking the gate. And he's dead. He fleed into the gate. Not how I would flee, but okay. They have like the next 5 avatars planned. You know what? I like the sound of that because the more thought they put into it before they start making it, the more they can like iron out the problems. I'm a huge proponent of, I say huge, like I encourage this behavior. It's not the first thing that should be done, but if you're writing for a series, whether it be a cartoon or even like a book, I think doing a good amount of pre-planning is the ideal. But when the ideal doesn't work out, like One Piece is probably going to finish in the next couple years, I would think. They already have plans to make a remake for One Piece where they just make it more faithful to the manga and they cut out all the filler and they, you know, they just really speed run the good parts and only the good parts, and they even fix some of the things that aren't good about the manga. And I think that should be a thing more often. Like, it kind of happened with Full Metal Alchemist. Like, part of the reason Brotherhood is so good is because the other series, which I still think is pretty good in a lot of ways, just like how I think that One Piece as it is now is still pretty good. A lot of my favorite One Piece arcs are the filler arcs. Warship Island represent. I love Warship Island. It's my favorite One Piece arc, and it's filler. There are a lot of people that are like, well, when you watch One Piece, skip all the filler. It's not in the manga. And it's like, I don't know, dude. Some of the filler's pretty good, but it's like that, you know? Counters. I keep accidentally clicking and almost skipping. You love One Piece? I am ashamed to admit that I'm not powerful enough for One Piece. I like One Piece well enough. I can't say I'm obsessed, and the last time I tried to watch One Piece, I refused to skip anything. And I got to about... I think I finished... whatever the name of the arc is, where they go to the spooky island and they meet Brooke. I'm pretty sure I finished that arc, and that's as far as I got, which is like episode 280 or some shit. And we're past episode 1000. Like, as of present day, we are past 1000 episodes. And like, on one hand, I am all for a One Piece follow-up anime that just like cuts out all the fluff, and then you can watch that and then talk to any serious One Piece fan about like the main story. But at the same time, I do quite like the filler arcs. The Thriller Bark arc. Yeah, that's the one. Thriller Bark. I like Thriller Bark quite a lot. The reason that I didn't keep watching after that is not because I was like, oh, the anime is not good. It stopped being good. I'm not interested. It's because I was just fatigued. The One Piece is coming out soon. Well, with the even if the One Piece anime or manga isn't currently finished, the thing is, they got so much to work with that's going to take them so long to readapt anyway that they may as well start on that right now, you know? He's over here. What do you want, bro? Oh, he wants to talk to me. Oh, there he is. I was like, why isn't it starting? Just start already. It's a redone version with good pacing. Yeah, I heard that. They're gonna cut out, like, they're gonna do a strict manga adaptation. They're gonna pace it better. Something that a lot of, at least early One Piece had that I noticed while I was watching it is they recycle a lot of animation with flashback after flashback, and they're just showing, like, previous episodes in, like, 80% of the flashbacks. So, you know, to have a version of the One Piece anime with less of that is a good thing. I won't argue, but like, just like how there are some merits to the original Full Metal Alchemist anime, you know, I don't completely hate the original anime. Brotherhood is really good, but I don't hate the original anime. There are some things the original anime did better than Brotherhood. I think part of that is down to when they made Brotherhood. They're like, oh, we don't have to adapt this in full. We already did a pretty good job with the other anime. Which kind of is lame because the ideal for watching Full Metal Alchemist then means that you have to like watch pieces of the first anime in between Brotherhood, but you know, that's... I digress. I talk to you again? What do you want now? What do you want with my bomb? Go ahead and call him from this. I have to install a man? I already learned how to dismantle. Thank you for asking. To install a man. I love how there's just a pit that I'm standing over when that happens. Bogan the Elder. He's just gonna stand there and be real fucking angry, huh? I vibe with that. I need to watch Full Metal Alchemist. It's pretty good. One of the few non-romance slash slice of life slash comedy animes that I've seen. And you know, on occasion, I like me an anime that's more shonen, more normie, more action-oriented, and Full Metal Alchemist is a fantastic choice. A lot of people like to say, oh, if you want to get somebody into anime, you need to recommend an anime like Death Note. I don't like Death Note. I'm gonna say it. I don't like Death Note. Maybe that's just because I massively prefer, like, cute girls doing cute things anime, and Death Note really isn't that, but I also really like Full Metal Alchemist, and Full Metal Alchemist is not one of those animes, so... Holy fuck. Bro just blew his load and left. Holy shit. Do I win? Oh, there's more. Never mind, I don't win. I thought. Here I foolishly thought. Hopefully that the auto turret guys can also attack the explosives. I got him. Quickly. Normal ammo, come out. No, he's gonna break my gate. Is he stunned? Beat his ass. Beat his ass while he's stunned. No, my gate! This is a little more what I thought this would be. I mean, minus the tower defense, I can't say I really expected that. But just chaos. Chaos incarnate. Give a healing bubble. Thank you. Wire bug. Thank you. Another healing bubble, why not? It's here. Now, do you imagine your character's super attack, like a final smash? Just so you know, I'm not 100% on if I'm even adding them. Well, that's good, because I don't really have anything crazy in mind. Am I allowed to say, chef's choice? I don't really have anything in mind. And that could change, but, like, I'd have to think about it. So for now, I'm more inclined to just say, you can make up something that seems realistic. Something that seems realistic or fun. My life is just one long, continuous reference, so make it a reference to something. Oh, man. You got nothing? That's fine, because I got a few ideas? Exactly, go ahead. Use your own ideas, man. I don't got anything. Whatever you think would be best. guy have more health than usual before he decides to run off? He is taking a fucking beating. Right on his head. Oh! I want that. Give me this. Give me that bug. Let's go. This guy's going straight for this shit. Main objective completed. Okay, he's leaving too. Okay, so the big boss you do have to fight until he dies. Where is he? There he is. Right now, I'm imagining parroting the Sans fight. Do it. That's funny as hell. I like that idea. I would like to be a little rude and say that's maybe not super inspired. There's so many games, like fan games, that are just like, what if we take this character from a different IP? And then, oh, it's the Sans fight from Undertale. And then obviously I'm a skeleton, so... Like, it is funny. I do like that idea. Installation platform. Dog hug! Yes. My dogs are so... My dog is so goofy. My cat is so goofy. Cutscene! Yomogi and the boy. Iori. His name's Iori. I remember his... Why do I remember his name? I've seen him like once. I have come to the conclusion that there is no way ethically that those two are kids. Or at least they're not like super young. I think they're just short. Otherwise, it's real fucked up that they're making them fight, but I mean, I guess maybe all hands on deck because the safety of the village is in peril. I guess that could make sense too. I don't know. Still not sure. Clown 47 is 15, as we all know. Just like JoJo from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. An anime I have never seen. I live in the us, yeah. Are you plan on doxing me? Yeah, a JoJo reference. From a man who's never seen JoJo. Again. A devastating but unsurprising thing for me to say. Oh, so I'm totally ignoring the fact that there's this big crazy monster that we're definitely gonna have to fight? Oh wait, never mind. I guess that was a teaser for a monster we'll have to fight eventually. Oh, there's still cutscene. The Magnum Almo. That hurts my mouth to say. Not like physical pain, but like mental pain. You know, now that I think about it, do you think the people in Monster Hunter... We were talking about, like, hunting earlier a little bit. You think they eat the monsters? Or do you think they just take their, like, skin and bones and turn them into armor and weapons to kill more monsters? They gotta eat them, right? How do I feel about bringing skeletons up from the ground and dragging them down? Hell yeah! That sounds badass as hell. This serious cutscene, and then you look at my fucking butterfly magician looking ass clown. They're deaf edible parts? I would imagine. I just feel like it's a waste for them to hunt the monsters for the sake of making sure the monsters don't eat them, but then to leave the monster's corpse out in the open to rot, other than taking literally everything from it. Because, like, you know they take bones and stuff when they, like, carve them and shit, but, like, there's a lot more than, like, 3 bones. Because you only get to carve the big monsters 3 times, and, like, you could get 3 bones, 1 from each time. There's a lot more to the monster than just that, but you're not allowed to take it. So I guess maybe the hunter... If I had to guess how the Monster Hunter world works, the monsters are liable to go crazy and try to kill people. And, like, they're big monsters. At least some of them are really big. I mean, even the little lizards are, like, the size of Yomogi. So, like, you know, not small, plenty dangerous, even the little guys. I got some paper. So... I would assume that, you know, obviously the hunters have to kill the monsters as a defense mechanism to ensure the survival of people in this world and the continued development of villages. But I also assume that the missions we take to kill specific monsters are because all the monsters need to be killed, like pretty much in general. But somebody wants specific things from one of the monsters we're supposed to kill. And then not only do we get paid for killing that monster, but we get first dibs on some of the parts from the monster when we kill it. And because we're hunters, we're most interested in, like, the hide and the bones and stuff like that, because those are the most applicable to be turned into more weapons to then kill more monsters. I assume that's the way that things work in the Monster Hunter world. And then, you know, most of the monster is meat that could probably be used as food to support this giant fucking village of like 4 people at most. Do you want something, Apple Child? Garb of glad tidings. Put on your Kahoot. I don't know how to put things on my Kahoot. I forgot I had an owl. I'm so sad that I forgot about my sweet dear owl boy. Fun fact, mint and spicy peppers hit different parts of the mouth, so if you eat both at once, you have a very nice time. That isn't bad. Less drastic idea of the same concept, I think. I don't have any science to back it up. This is all from personal experience. Ketchup and pickles are about the same way. Now, ketchup has a certain zest to it, and pickles also have a certain zest to it. And I think the thing that gives both of them their zests is vinegar, just in different ways. Like there's physically vinegar in ketchup, and then you cure pickles in vinegar. And if you eat them at the same time, they kind of cancel each other out. And it's pretty good. Holy hell, that's torment? What are you talking about? What's wrong with pickles and ketchup? I'll have you know, when I was a kid who was even more of a picky eater than I am now, and I hate food now, there were many days where I had school lunches of just bread, pickles, and ketchup. Ketchup, pickles, mint, and hot peppers? Sounds like a great idea. Do it! Please don't do it. I don't... Bonesies does not condone the mixture of any dubious substances. Be they dubious before or after mixing. A little legal disclaimer. There are still some 3-star quests to take care of. How about you knock this out? Let me tell you. You know what? This stream's gonna go on for quite a bit longer, maybe. Is that like another rampage quest? That's pretty cool. I'm gonna be good with the village quest now. I said that the stream doesn't end until I'm done with all these missions. And you know what? That may still not come to pass, but I'm gonna do some more. Fuck it. I don't have a life, especially now that I'm done having a life. And once again, at a point where I don't have anything going on. I'm gonna fucking play more Monster Hunter tonight. Fuck it. And then I just won't stream tomorrow. I already think there's a decent chance that I won't stream tomorrow, so this is just like bonus. Don't think it's a replacement. Well, it is a replacement, kinda, but there's a pretty good chance I won't stream tomorrow. You know what? We're gonna stream more now while I still can. Nothing but Monster Hunter? Dude, this is, including this stream, my past 3 streams have been Monster Hunter. I can't say for certainty that my 4th and maybe even 5th streams since coming back won't just be Monster Hunter again. So I hope you guys like watching Monster Hunter. What did I unlock for new armor? It's just Kezu, which is gross. Baroth? I think we're gonna commit to the, you know what, I'm gonna look it up. It's bothering me so much, I have to. Monster Hunter Rise, remove from wish list. If you go into your wish list and remove each item in the plus menu, I think that is referring to the Nintendo Switch controls. So I don't know exactly what menu the plus menu would be, but is it this one? Wish? How did I not see that? I literally go to the Hunter's Notes all the time. I don't think I really want the Arzuros stuff anymore. I think I'm all in on that Acnosum set. And for now, I'm sure that the the butterfly is plenty good. Okay, I have to bring Streamlabs back up so I can read chat. Okay, let's look into maybe a different weapon. So I do like the hammer. I keep calling it a mace because, I mean, look at this thing. This is the hammer I have. Doesn't that look more like a mace to you? And since I do like the mace, I think after I get rid of all these red exclamation points because they hurt my brain. There's so many of them. I think I will end up maybe buying an upgraded mace or two and then using that on a mission or so. I need his iron ore for that. No. Macalite. I need 3 of those and I don't have any Macalite. Frick. What about other hammers? Iron ore. Or iron ore. Okay. Ore tree. I have Isium. Okay, what is this? 60. No affinity or anything. 100. Whoa! Now we're talking with gas. I still need Macalite. Alright. Okay. Alright. Win some, you lose some. Bag of horrors. Oh, I hate that. Yeah, that's what I'd call that. Yeah. Okay. I need to, like, dissolve my eyes and then regrow them real quick. Don't mind me. Okay, am I already on a mission or I need to pick one? I think I need to pick one. Let's do Breath of the Past. More responsible person would do this. But it's me we're talking about. Also, I only have 2 trank bombs, so if I decide I want to trank a monster, I can't miss. I guess that's not my goal on this mission, though, so let's try to not needlessly kill big monsters. It's not really needless. I don't think either of those are monsters that I need specific materials from right now, so... No, we're gonna move on with our lives. Mushroom. Dog charge? Oh, okay, so... the specific button combo to do that dash with the dog is you have to already be sprinting with shift, and then you press right click. No wonder I didn't know how to do it. It's more than one button to do it. And it's me we're talking about. Some sort of mushroom that is apparently up there. I guess. Oh. I didn't even know I could do this. What am I doing? Gave me a second to think for once. That's where I'm supposed to be. That's another spider web, isn't it? Oh, it's a clear crystal. Okay. I'm back to being lost. Is this it? No. Wait, no. I needed simple prisms, and I just got simple prisms. I need to mine for them? I thought I was looking for mushrooms. I guess that icon doesn't mean that I'm just getting mushrooms. It means that I'm hunting. I thought it explicitly meant I am looking for... Oh, how wrong I was. Lizard. Kick the lizard. It'll never not be funny to kick the lizard. There's nothing of interest back here. Attack up. Fire in my laser. Make. I'm gonna have to craft some shit after this mission because, like, I don't have a whole lot for thrown trank bombs. Really lackluster on some other things. And I'm deliberately being vague because I can't actually think of anything off the top of my head that I would like more of, but definitely would enjoy some more trank bombs. That's overkill. And while I'm at it, I might as well craft some other things that I think I might need. There? Oh, invisible wall. Oh. That wasn't necessary, but it worked. I also didn't mean to do it. Let's skin this guy real quick. And then I'm gonna have to check the controls for Mace real quick. Because you can bet your sweet bippy I don't remember any of the controls. Hammer. It's called a hammer. Hit. Slightly different hit. Big charge hit. Well charging. Move the mouse forward and hit. Pretty sure maybe it just means release. That probably means to release, okay. While charging, switch. Changes charge attack action activated again to reset it. Okay, I don't know what it means by attack action. I know that I can charge Just the 3 different charge levels. And if I press this button, I change to purple hammer, which then has its own 3 charge levels. As you can see up in the top left corner, it will tell me whether or not I am on purple, or I think yellow hammer. Yeah, yellow hammer. I don't know the difference, other than apparently that's how you do the spin move. But I don't know where this ore is that I'm supposed to be able to harvest. It says it's like right here on the map. There's plenty of them. Plenty of fish in the sea, as they say. Let's move on to a different spot instead of being confused for the next 20 minutes why that one is not within my eyesight. Ow, okay, you know what, that's fair. I just walked up to this guy's nest. Started trying to steal shit. This is overkill. Smashing the cat with big hammer. Ooh, free potion. Boxes? No boxes. This up top? There's like a cliff up there. Felvine. Felvine. I don't know if I can. Well, again, plenty of fish in the sea. We're gonna move on. Move on. That's just the way it is. Nothing else we're exploring this map, right? Snake. No herb. You know, I think about it, I think I've seen 2 snakes in real life. Exactly 2 snakes in real life. Interesting. Interesting moral dilemma. Snake or not to snake. The answer is 2 snakes. Throughout the entirety of my life. Ooh, free great Roggy brace. Oh, I'm back here at the pyramid again. As fun as it is to climb up the steps. I saw mail materials gathered. Macalite ore. Oh, I can get macalite from the mining too. That makes sense. Maybe that's a specific to this area mining material. Well, there's a mining thing right there, and I would like some macalite, please. Does the loose box contain macalite? No, fuck. Piss. I mean, I can't craft it, but I was thinking maybe I should take some stink minks by default. I haven't used one a single time, but what the stink minks do is they allegedly allow you to aggro. So the different numbers on the map are kind of just the areas that the monsters are coded to hang out in. And, you know, occasionally they wander to a different area and whatnot. Macalite, yes! And with that being the case, you know, there is a certain range where you wander. Like, if the monster is aggroed to you, let's say, for example, this guy right here. If this monster is aggroed to me, and I leave this little area we're in, there's a high chance that he won't follow me because he doesn't want to leave his little area yet. He's programmed to hang out in this little area until he decides he doesn't want to anymore. I need some fucking rash. I know I went up a cliff, but following me this far, if I go all the way to like 8, there's a pretty good chance he won't. He'll get disinterested and go back to 2. Yeah. So I think the stink mink lets you actually pull their aggro to different areas. Never used it. I guess you just like throw it, kind of like a trank bomb or something. And you can use that to then deliberately make 2 monsters fight each other. Because without it, it's kind of just happenstance whether or not 2 monsters will cross paths. Maybe taking some of those just from the get-go would be nice. But I don't know. Whoa, what is this? Fucking pyramid on this map? Look at this thing. It's so big and all-consuming. But like, you know, from a distance, my brain would have just been like, oh, that's a background element. I'm here, and it's massive. Look at the fucking chunk of the map it takes up down in the corner. Apparently, there's 2 of the things I'm looking for inside the pyramid. I was hoping there would be more of them in this general area. Apparently not one. Pointing. There's this. There's like a monkey getting destroyed somewhere. Pretty sure that's the noise I just heard, and I could recognize that noise from a mile away. Do I have to climb this? I assume there's a way inside this pyramid, and it's like a little dungeon or some shit. Pitcher cluster. This is a landmark, I'll tell you that much. What are you? A lizard. Kick the lizard. You gotta kick the lizard. Oh, I kind of just forgot I was streaming. Sorry. Ooh, another... Oh, I'm full on stink mink. Yeah, it looks like I went exactly around the entire thing. The entrance was right here all along. Well, let's delve into the depths of the cave and see what's going on. Oh. Frick. And that means that those have to be, like, on the pyramid. I guess we're scaling the pyramid. Yeah, I kind of just forgot I was streaming, so let me actually, like, read the chat here. So it seems we have only 1 viewers, plural. There were, like, 6 people here, but, you know, it's late. That's fine. I understand. So because chili and hot are completely different parts of your mouth, eating both mint and spicy will cause you to experience a new sensation that is quite similar to hellfire. Huh. Thank you for the knowledge, dear chatter. I actually, when I was playing... Oh, this is not something I'm gonna be able to scale. Maybe. With proper strategy, perhaps. And there's like a little edge here that I could maybe catch my breath on.
Nope. Nope. Not a real edge. What the fuck is happening? What the hell? I'm doing this because I can. It's a long story, in general, but I played my first Fire Emblem game some years back when Three Houses came out. I don't know what overcame me, but I was like, oh, I kind of like the idea of like turn-based strategy games. Of all the different kind of strategy games, that's the kind that my brain could maybe actually have a chance at playing well. And then I saw that the other half of the gameplay for that game was fucking... I don't know where these prisms are, that's a problem. Was literally just like the daytime of Persona, specifically Persona 5. And Persona 5 was the first Persona game I ever played. And I was quite an enjoyer of, namely, I found him. Of mainly the day-to-day, like, casual aspect of the game. Big surprise, the guy who loves slice-of-life anime enjoyed the slice-of-life components of Persona 5. But, you know, in a lot of ways, Fire Emblem Three Houses also had that mechanic. And then, like, I don't hate JRPGs, but they're not my favorite. So, like, I even enjoyed the other half of the gameplay even more in the form of the turn-based. I'm gonna murder these guys before they steal my shit. And basically, yeah, there we go. First time on stream that's happened to me. You know, at first I was like, oh, the cats are cute. I trust the cats. The wild cats must also be good. No. Wild cat's bad. And I've lost my train of thought. Yeah, I don't remember. Also, there is more of a puzzle here than I thought. Yep, completely forgot what I was talking about. If someone in chat wants to remind me, that's cool. If not, I also get it. We can talk about something else. Decoy. Leave me alone. I gotta go find other fucking ore, I guess. I remember there was a Twitter post about that. Someone thought it would cancel out, and then they posted an update a few hours later that just said, I now know what Hellfire feels like, or something like that. Oh, literally, that reminded me of what I was talking about. In Fire Emblem 3 Houses, I believe it's Lysithea, the precious little bean that she is. If it weren't for Marianne, she would be my number one. And maybe Bernadetta. There's a lot of good girls in Fire Emblem 3 Houses. And good boys. Still mad that Claude's not gay. Anyway. Lysithea is like, I like sweet foods, but what do you prefer? And then I'm like, I don't think she said I like sweet foods. She probably didn't say that. And it was kind of like a secret test to see how compatible you and her were. But she's just like, what do you prefer, sweet or spicy foods? Oh, it's not Lysithea. Lysithea likes sweet foods, and I know that because I like Lysithea. I think Mercedes, actually, is the one that asks this question. And I said spicy food, and then she was like, how mature of you? I was like, oh, okay. And basically, this is a big, a long lead-in, overly long lead-in to me asking you guys, what do you prefer for flavor? Sweet, spicy, and to add on to it, you know, salty, sour. If you add salty and sour into the mix, I gotta go with salty. I'm pretty sure I put way too much salt on just about every food I eat, but you know what? I'm okay with an early death if it means more food that tastes good. But between just spicy and sweet, I definitely gotta go spicy.
Salty. Yeah, hard agree. Wow. Oh, this is the first time I've ever seen this. Yeah, I guess, man. Okay. Let's go back to camp and drop off a bunch of shit, apparently, and that'll also bring me a little closer to some of the other spawns for this item that I need to recheck. I really thought it wouldn't be this hard to find shit. You love sweet? Yeah, my sister has a massive sweet tooth, and it could never be me, man. She also has, I don't know if it's explicitly anorexia, I don't think it is, but she's got like a mutation that gives her the higher metabolism. So she kind of needs to eat dense in carbs foods, so she's constantly eating sweet foods, so I guess it's a good thing that she has a sweet tooth, because she just, best of both worlds. She has a sweet tooth and she can eat so many sweets and she's still built like a fucking bag of twigs. But like I see her down like an entire fucking cake and I'm like, I can't do that. I would die. The sweetness alone would make me go ugh, and die. Don't fall asleep, bro. We got shit to do. Short bow. Short bow. Yeah, I don't have any rations left. It's complicated. Can I craft rations? I don't know. You only get 50 minutes to a mission, and I've already pussyfooted around enough. I said that I would do another mission like 50 minutes ago. That's a thing! I didn't know that, dude. I don't gain weight. Yeah, you probably have like a higher metabolism too. Or maybe some vein of similar ailment that my sister has that because she has a sweet tooth ends up working in her favor. Just hope that she doesn't get like diabetes or something. That could be about the worst thing that could happen when you have a sweet tooth. But I would hope, again, I don't know, I'm not a doctor, but I would hope that the high metabolism or whatever counteracts the possibility of getting diabetes. I never have to worry about that. Because I don't eat nearly enough sweet foods. I think the last sweet food I had is I had bacon and French toast the other day. For like the first time in years. I don't know about years. Definitely like months. And before that, I don't remember the last time I ate something sweet. Like a dessert of some sort. I mean, technically speaking, you know, white bread is closer to cake than it is like actual good for you wheat bread. If wheat bread's even good for you, you know, fucking food pyramid was a lie. Food pyramid was like, you need a shitload of grain in your diet. That's the foundation of your diet. And then nowadays, people are like, hey, gluten's bad for you, actually. It's what leads to being fat. And I'm over here like, I don't know, man. I'm not fat. I'm out of shape. The reason I got a gut on me is because I slouch and my abs are physically too weak to keep all of my organs from pouring out of my rib cage. I mean, I don't have organs, I'm a skeleton. Spooky, scary skeletons and shivers down your spine. See, I'm a skeleton. But yeah, you know, fucking, I don't know, dude. All I can tell you is there are some people in this world who are true gourmands, and they're like, hell yeah, dude. When I eat, it's a whole thing. It takes hours to prepare it. It takes me like an hour to eat it. And I'm all about that flavor profile. Now, I'm the kind of person who's like, I need something to stave me off from death. And if it doesn't taste like trash, great. Gluten is actually pretty healthy for you. The only legitimate reason to have anything gluten-free is if you have an intolerance. And I know that. Not that I really cared. You know, something could say, I have the most gluten in the world. And I'd be like, is it good bread? And it would be like, well, yeah. And I'd be like, all you gotta do for me, dude. So my food science class I had in grade 11, I was taught the current believed method of how to get diabetes. Which is... which I need to know. I'm trying to speedrun getting diabetes, and I'm really far off a world record, dude. The time loss is real. I need all of the details you can give me. Yeah, when I was in school, fucking public school education showing. Fucking, they were just like foods class was like, hey, so, here's the food pyramid. You need lots of wheat and dairy and fucking oil's bad for you. And then as far as I know, with my current knowledge, bread and wheat can be kind of fattening. Some people have gluten allergies, so you know they don't have that shit at the base of their food pyramid. And when it comes to milk, that is probably closer to the not good for you end of the spectrum. Also could lead to fattening. It's kind of the point of milk when you feed it to young, is to fatten them up a little bit, make them healthier by having a more sustainable body mass. And then oil is fine. As long as you're not just like drinking olive oil, Mr. Duck Doug. In general, just fucking... You put oil on your pants, that's fine. Her method is going on and off, constantly eating sugar, and then crashing, then eating and crashing for like a month. So just like super inconsistent sugar imbalance, and then your body says, I guess that's my lifestyle now, and then you have diabetes. Cool. Fascinating, even. I should ride the dog so that it doesn't take 7 years. Wait, hold on, Malachite. Or is it Malachite? Yeah, it's Malachite. I remembered the name of an ore. That's crazy. I'm not even a rock enthusiast. Alright, I think the guy we gotta kill is... Actually, no, I'm pretty sure the Royal Lidroth is the guy on the map who is a known monster that I accidentally killed trying to kill a bunch of small Lidroth. I think for the first time in my life I've remembered something. So we're gonna discover what this monster is. And then we're gonna immediately piss off and go and kill the other one. What's up, dude? I'm not even gonna attack you. I was about to, but it popped up on the large monsters list, so I got what I came here for. I got what I came for, we're leaving, bye. I got what I came for, bye. This dude at the furthest is gonna chase me. Yeah, didn't even go past 12, see? Prime example. Didn't even go past 12. Where am I going? This way. After some honey, that is. But that was a prime example of... A prime example, I should say, of the way that monsters work in the areas that they reside in this game, at least to my understanding. It could be completely wrong and all just coincidence, but I'm pretty sure, if my eyes aren't deceiving me and it's not just a ton of happenstance, that is exactly how the monsters in this game work. I mean, why else would there be numbers on the map? It's just kind of like the little areas they belong in, you know? Defense up, please. Thank you. There is our target. He will perish a mighty death. After I look at the controls again, because my memory is terrible. What I specifically want to know is this one. Okay. Activated. Okay. Nothing fancy. Just gotta press both the buttons with my weapon out. Alright, that's how we're gonna start this fight. Oh, I don't got any food. Hold on. Not the best place to be doing this, I'm aware. Rare? Damn. Enough health. Decoy! Come on and slam! Ow, okay, he slammed me. Try again. Wow, like 35 damage to his tail. Great. Hit him, Big Top! Bro! What did I do to you? A baseball bat, this fucking guy. Where'd he go? Ah, that son of a bitch took a shortcut through the cave. At least that shortcut's not that far. Bye! Enjoy eating your dead friend. We're literally gonna get there before he does, watch. Especially if I Tokyo Drift. Okay. Got here about the same time. Okay, that's fair. It wasn't a race or anything. Don't worry about it. Wow, one hit. Come here, you oversized fucking gecko. Ow, my ass. That's my movement ability. Fuck. Spamming all the buttons to try and break my fall. And I succeeded, but then he hit me again. Ow. Okay, we need to go. We need to go. Stop being stunned, please. Okay, don't you know, it's time to go. Hey, okay, bro, I'm trying to get some space here. If you could just, like, you know. If you could just, like, you know, fuck off, maybe. I'm trying to sharpen. Where is it? There it is. Let me sharpen my hammer. Please don't. Oh, you son of a bitch. At least I got the sharp enough. Fucking switched you up, huh? Okay, completely missed them. I'm not used to the monsters coming to me. I'm used to them being cowards. Did he just fucking murder his kid? Okay. I accidentally clobbered that one guy. Okay, and we go back to food. I mean medicine. Oh, there's bubbles right there. Well, those should remain for a little bit. Oh, I want this. Hold on. Thank you.
Get schmacked. That's a good combo. Yeah, see, you can hit some things to activate them. There's some healing right there. I think I broke this dude's fucking sponge. Well, healing bubbles are doing me a whole lot of good. Fucking full health. Moving on. Quickly, mine the ammonite. They need me that helix fossil. Not a bad, not a bad. Okay, you gonna get yourself some space? I'll just close that gap real quick. He was not ready. He was not ready. You're not ready for this either. You're in for a world of hurt, buddy. That did 21 damage. Literally as much damage as my first attack and my basic 3-attack combo does. Ow, ow, ow. Okay. Okay. I don't think I actually needed that food. I need hail. Come here, bitch! Okay. He came. He came here. Okay. Yeah, I saw that coming from a mile away, but big hammer. It's the, no. The only super attack I know is the one where I do spin. I'd have to look at the controls again to see the other one. But instead of doing that, I really thought he would approach me. Instead of doing that, we're just gonna keep doing basic attacks and/or the spinning attack I know. Oh ho ho ho! We'll capture him, why not? Mind me, just putting an electric trap in water. Yes! And we're good. Don't have to sharpen my weapon or anything. Yeah, I definitely need to make more trank bombs now. I was originally thinking I was gonna end the stream like an hour ago, but I think I'm actually gonna be ending it soon. I think I'll do one more short mission. Hopefully short mission where I like gather some herbs or something. And then I think I'm gonna call the stream. And that's my final answer. I won't do what I did earlier in the stream and say I'm probably gonna be ending it soon and then I decide to keep playing. I'm not gonna do that again. I promise this time we're gonna do like one more small mission and then we're gonna end it.
But I gotta craft some stuff first, so this is still gonna be like somewhere in the ballpark of 15 minutes, I'm sure. Just giving everybody a heads up if they wanted to leave early and make me sad. I don't need to talk to you. Outside of the fact that I enjoy seeing your face, and I actually need to do the crafting list in the box. Trank bomb, here we go. How to craft. I won't max it out, I'll just do 10, which is enough for... well, should be 5 monsters, unless I don't whiff any of them. Any traps? Yeah, sure. Make it so I have the same amount of shock traps as pitfall traps. And then cooked meat. This is something I haven't done on stream, and I've only ever really done once, even off stream, because I forget that it's a feature. But there is a unique cutscene, so we are going to get to watch that cutscene! Yay! Like a well-done steak, please. I would get rations, but I can't. I have to do well done. Let's make a bunch of them. And I'll just start taking well done steak with me, which is better food than rations anyway. With points. I got so many points. I don't know why she's flapping her arms. It helps with the flavor. Take all, please. I also keep forgetting to eat doggo, but I guess I haven't really needed it, so... I will... I don't have a usual set. Have I not eaten doggo at all on stream? That's crazy if true. My usual go-to is... I like balancing. Best nut. Also best nut. I quite like best nut. And then I guess... I usually go for bird collar. But I might change it up a little bit. Reduces stamina. You know what? Do I still have the hammer equipped? I think I do. It's not that serious. We're gonna go general, and then I'm gonna save it. Okay. I can always change that and stuff. A shop near me has an amazing deal to get cheap meat. It costs 20 bucks to get tons of meat. I don't remember what I said to elicit that reaction. But, good to know. Good, you know what? In this economy, nice. Oh, I've been reminded of how goofy my characters look. The nicer moment is ruined. That's okay, Yomogi looks goofy too. Have you seen her pants? Look at her fucking pants, dude. Reminder. Look at these fucking pants. That's ridiculous. Look at this, too. This animation brings me great joy. Alright. Let's do a small quest. It's not where I do a small quest. Let me do a small quest called Reorganize My Entire Inventory. I hope you guys are buckled up. Yeah, so not only would it take longer than a short quest, ideally, you know, in theory, but as soon as I finish one more big monster, that'll be enough key quests to unlock a special mission, and then, you know, that's a slippery slope where I don't get done playing this game for another hour, and I really can't do that. I'm tired. I slept for like 5 hours last night, and I woke up at 3 p.m., which was way earlier than I usually do, so I would be playing the game until literally right before I go to bed, and I wanted to do some other stuff before bed, so... We're gonna hunt 14 Jaggy or Jaggy, That's what we're gonna do, and then we're gonna call it a stream. I hope you guys had fun. And before this ends up taking the full 50-minute time limit for some reason. Me talking like the stream's gonna end in the next 7 minutes, and then that happens. What the hell was that? It's a good thing there's no fall damage in this game. Did you guys see that? I just fucking kick-flipped off a goddamn, like, twig. Holy shit, dude. I should have brought a gun to do this, so it would have been so much faster. Come here. Bro just got mega confusioned. Oh. I'm having a great time just hammering these little dudes. And they are having a fucking bad time. Dear God. No, that's that little swarm murdered. Oh, these guys I get to harvest twice. Whoa! I love it when my meat loot box has extra meat inside. Good flip. Cat bugs. That's right, I can crouch. Sneaky. Okay, not so sneaky when I take the hammer out. I'm gonna miss, aren't I? Nope! Direct hit. Well, not a direct hit, but I got 2 of those. Hey! Home run, bro. 2 more. Wait, hold on. I see, yep. Okay. I saw an angry map icon. Approaching me. And I was like, okay, where is it? And then it stabbed me in the back. Okay, I didn't even have to do anything. Good job, guys. Good work. I haven't upgraded their equipment at all. I know I can. But even if I did, let's be honest, I'm doing most of the heavy lifting. So. Ugh, let me up there. Let me up there. Oh, yay. Up there. Hey, watch this snipe. Watch this incredible snipe. Undershot it. Okay. Ignore what happened. Okay, you just aggroed everybody for a 10-mile radius. Whoa, slide hammer! Oh, I really do be home running this guy. You are dead now. Yep. You're very dead. Quite dead. The Palico should be able to help me. Cat. It seems smart and dexterous enough to be able to do this. I don't know about Big Top. Sorry, Big Top. Seltzer is just the more capable one. That's just the way it is. Massive pile of meat. I guess we can go discover the top half of the map a little bit. Probably find at least 2 more of the guys I'm supposed to kill up there, and we'll unlock a little bit more of the map. I'll remove a little bit of that fog of war. What do I see over the horizon? More desert. Excellent. Riveting stuff. Brieware. There's apparently a gaggle right over here. Below me. Oh man, I had the opportunity to do the world's biggest from downtown. I guess we'll just do this. Why, those guys aren't my targets. Over here. Oh, it would have been an even bigger from downtown. Shit. Okay, I now know from experience that I'm not close enough. Maybe from this height, though? Maybe from, like, here I could hit that guy? Or, okay, you can just aggro them. From downtown! I literally landed in the middle of all 3 of them. I just like... They're done. Well, that just about concludes this stream. I'd like to thank you guys for hanging out with me. It was fun. Tune in for literally tomorrow when I play Monster Hunter Rise for the 4th time in a row. I say in jest because there's a pretty good chance I won't stream, but we'll see. And if I do stream, there's a pretty good chance that it will be Monster Hunter again. Let's be honest with ourselves. I have a crippling addiction and a problem. But hey, it's nice to, you know, have a game that I'm just so addicted to that it's like, without question, I will play this on stream. Are you fucking kidding me? Yeah, good night. Good night. Right back at you. This stream would not be the same without you guys. Literally, if there were nobody here, it would just be me playing games. Probably talking to myself in case somebody popped in. But because you're here, it's me talking to myself with the knowledge that there is somebody listening. And occasionally people even type things in chat that I can respond to or talk about. It's a two-way street. All right, we're gonna see what Yomogi wants as the last thing. I think it's just a mission, huh? As always, ordering the Motley mix. Smash cut to the first time I've ordered the Motley mix in like... Where's my playtime? I got screenshots. I don't know. I got this session's playtime. I was hoping it would show me my total playtime. Where's Steam? It says 31 hours. I don't know if that counts the current session. So in my, like, 30 plus less than 35 hours. Maybe twice. Across 2 different characters. Thank you for acknowledging. With 13 Dongo tickets? Hell yeah. Thank you guys for watching. And thanks to Yomogi for giving me free shit for like no good reason. If you guys play this game yourself, do that at least once, you'll get free tickets. Okay, bye. I can't do the thing where I like end it in the middle of a sentence because I have to wrest control of my mouse.